Hello, welcome to the next episode of my Total War Warhammer 2 campaign with Emperor Karl Franz.
I command here.
And today we will be leaving off where we left off last time. At the end of turn 19, Karl is marching his way down here to take on the Skullsmasherz. As well as we are trying to defend up Reichland.
Ready.
Get it back into where it needs to be. We also need to get enough income to take out the Undercity. Get rid of Clan Molder's Undercity at
Yes, my lord.
Altdorf. And so away we go. Let's end turn. Thank you for tuning in to this next episode. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying getting ready for the holidays ahead. And if you want to. So we have an underway inception. So the army of the Skullsmasherz decides to ambush. Let's see if we can fight it out. Oh no, this isn't an ambush, just underway inception. Alrighty. So, they are lined up in front of us. Think we might have the advantage here. Or not the advantage, but I think we might be able to recover from this. So,
State troops ready. By Ulrich's wrath. Halberdiers. We are Sigmar's heirs.
so the plan is, let's make a line in the middle.
Crossbowmen. Finding range, sir. We are Sigmar's heirs. Soldiers of the Empire. Swordsmen.
Let's make the swordsman a little on the lines.
Taking aim. Free company.
Let's keep the free company in the front because with their pistols they cannot shoot. Okay, we'll go ahead and keep the 17 because it's high. We don't want to gamble it less, and we're definitely going to need every ounce of magic that we can. Hopefully we can get some good burning heads off and then some flaming sword of ruin. Alrighty, so the worst part we gonna have to worry about is these snotling pump wagons. And they're deploying those on both sides.
Free company! To me, men! To battle! Move out! Go!
Because of how Burning Head works, I would like it to where if Emil can be on the ends, he might be able to flank them enough to take out
Free company!
some more. And then Karl needs to take on the Oracle boss as much as he can, but he needs to stay enough to at least for them to start gaining the Reichland Runefang ability. Okay.
Free company!
They're coming in. So we might be able to hit the pump wagons. Let's see if we can fireball the
The winds glow hot!
snot wagons.
Free company! Glory to the Empire! By Galmaraz!
Okay, pump wagons are taking damage. Pump wagons are taking a lot of damage. That's what we want to see.
Ready for war! Free company!
Turn off search mode and then charge into them.
By Galmaraz!
Okay, good.
Missile troops! What? For the Emperor! No! For Altdorf! Let's go!
Let's see if we can get all those units.
This is
Bam!
my command!
Excellent.
Sputters the target! By Karl Franz! Great wizard! To battle! Ah!
see if we can aim this just right.
Seething fire.
And it might take out a couple of our units, but it's going to do more damage to them. Let's do some sort of ruin on these guys.
Ready! Sigma call! Prepare for combat! War! Yes, General! War! Now! Get them! Yes! Charge!
Alright.
Spearmen! Now! Thy Sigma's will! For Heldenhammer!
Oops, pressed a little too many.
Yours! Swordsmen! For the Emperor! Attack! Faster!
Oh no, Emil!
Missile infantry!
He's taking too much damage.
Soldiers of the Empire! Attack! Quicker! To battle! No lingering!
Uh-oh, Emil, and Emil's off the board. At least he survived, but that did not help us.
Sir. At speed! No lingering!
Let's see if we can start getting a couple of flanks on these guys.
Take aim! Spearmen!
Pulling them off. Karl
Attack!
taking on the Oracle boss, and they're just suffering.
Fight them! Sigma guides us!
Let's see if they can get a good. I don't think they get a good charge in, but we'll see.
My subjects call! Sigma! Spearmen!
Alright, they are running off the board. So start chasing. Okay. We need to finish chasing these if we can. Now let's try and take out the war boss. Speed this up. Unfortunately, he's on pig, so I don't think we'll catch him. But more damage, more damage, the merrier. All right. Yeah, because that orc boy unit, they're just more of them are dropping like flies. Can I catch with them? So in battle. Alrighty, so we defeated them in the underway. They lost, and everyone still survived. So that helps us. Let's pardon captives to get that extra money. Even though it's -5 unit replenishment, it will be fine. Entertainer for +2. All right. So that was a lot. Alright, carry it. Mission issue. The ties that bind. Carry out a successful assassination, wound, or kill any of the characters belonging to any of the following enemies of Midland. Leaf Cutters. We will also get a Road Warden. That's pretty good. Oh, Silver Seal. Move any character to the following region. Altdorf. The vaults steep below the palaces of Altdorf have been breached and powerful Silver Seal artifacts stolen. The guards are strangely hazy about the events of the Night of the Thief. But wards that should not have been open for anyone but the Grand Theogenist or the Emperor have been cracked. This is no mundane thief. A witch hunter is summoned. So we got a couple of things going on. Karl got a drop item chance and a public order.
I am Prince and Emperor.
So let's still...
I see no other option.
Because they were in... Yeah, they were holding strong. Let's go... So this is the... well, Lightning Strike. I have Lightning Strike available. I'm just going to go ahead and press it. After this, we're going to need to start going down his battle effects line, so that way we can start getting some better melee attack and defense for a swordsman. After research rate, we're going to start doing some troops. That way at least they just buff out a little more. Let's see if we can get Karl. Yep, they're already going to start building an army.
I am Franz. They will obey.
So that's going to help. It's not going to be perfect, but it does not matter.
I will marshal the men.
Luther. So we can actually move Luther to Altdorf.
Praise Sigma.
And it completes that quest. So, the Silver Seal. A witch hunter reports that a mysterious woman has been seen fleeing through the small hamlet east of Altdorf. Though the informant only caught a glimpse of her retreating back into the faint moonlight, he swears that her steed was a thing of bone and fell green glow about it. The witch hunter suspects her to be an agent of the undead. Stirland lies to the east of Reichland, and beyond lies Sylvania, historically the center of the undead activity in the area. So hunt should be directed there. So what we can do is pay saboteurs to breach a dam in Stirland, flooding the region and slowing the grief, or just pursue her. Instead of breaching the dam and flooding Stirland, we just pursue her. So, we'll fight the battle. This is the enemy's forces. It's a decent army. I normally like to wait for a few turns later in the game before we fight the Silver Seal, but we shall see.
Bring me to my men.
Emil also leveled up, so let's make Burning Head. Actually, let's spread it out a little bit. Let's do Cascading Quickfire first. Alrighty. Now, here's a big one. Altdorf to level 2. Or sorry. Altdorf to town. Level 3 settlement. Or do we do another one? So, how the buildings work is Altdorf is going to need an Imperial Port, the Castle Reichsguard, the Altdorf College of Mages, and the Imperial Palace. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the kilns as buildings. That's going to take up 4 building slots as it is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 left. We'll need the Menagerie, potentially the Shrine of Sigmar, and then its own Tailor's Guild. So what I like to do is I like to set the Armory in one of the smaller settlements. And because it'll also need the Menagerie. Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buildings. That's a lot of buildings. Also, the having an Imperial Academy also helps too. So I'll build the blacksmith in another town. However, though, we'll have to upgrade it to another settlement to level 3. The safest one is Uberschreik, because Grunberg is, in my opinion, always too close to the vampire counts. However, though, Yilhart is way more dangerous. The only thing in Uberschreik that we get is the Red Moon Inn, which does give us public orders, add walls to settlement. It just makes it way more tougher. So honestly, with it being decently well guarded anyway, after we get rid of the Crooked Moon, which will be in the coming... Yes, which will be in the coming turns. Upgrading Uberschreik to 3 and then building a smithy in there, or blacksmith in Uberschreik, is help out a lot more. So let's end turn, go to turn 20. 1, turn 21. And let's take on...
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
Let's see what Corinne wants. Military access, 300. I'll take the 300 gold.
Speak, I will hear you now.
Uh-oh. Non-aggression pact, 300. Let's decline, just in case, because breaking a non-aggression pact has, like, you have to wait 20 turns, or a decent amount of turns before the negatives go away for breaking a non-aggression pact, and we might end up fighting them later. So let's say nay. Yeah, especially with them being so close to us now, because Mindenheim needs some help. Let's decline. So, alrighty. Here we go. The Council states an important group of adversaries that grew from the demands of running the Empire day to day. There are far too many for one man or woman to keep up with. Prominent family members of nobles of each state are frequently appointed to consultants of matters of imperial law. Finance, diplomacy, military matters, amongst others. A seat on council has become available for the states of Talbeclan and Wissenland. To have put forward candidates to fill it is certain that your endorsement of one of them will tip the balance one way or the other in forming the final decision. So, now we're playing politics. Do we want Wissenland or Talbeclan to be closest to us? Now, what we want is actually Wissenland to go up, because they're only at 2 fealty, and Talbeclan is already pretty high. So instead of having Talbeclan go up higher, and then potentially confederating with them, which we don't want to right now, we want Wissenland, because we want to start consolidating more of the southern region of the Empire. Talbeclan's up here, that stretches through the middle. I'm going to say Wissenland plus 1 fealty and take a suffer minus 1 from Talbeclan. So, unfortunately it is what it is. So now, with the surplus and the money, we can upgrade Altdorf to level 3. And then that would also be able to give us access to Imperial Harbor, which will increase our income even more. But we also do have enough money to destroy the Undercity. Which is generating resources for... It is generating a lot of resources for... So I will say... Oh! Looks like Sylvania is attacking Talbeclan. And it looks like Sylvania, or at least Manfred, is doing a lot. Destroy the Undercity before it gets too out of hand. Take the loss of gold, but then we're going to get some more, hopefully, when we fight the Skullsmasherz.
Yes.
Let's get Karl moving down, and then just...
Let's go. Step to it.
There we go.
As is my right
camp.
by Sigmar's crown.
There we go.
What does the Emperor bid?
Just as precaution, let's put Luther
On march.
right here.
Now,
Just in case. We are still only at over Skullsmasherz, and we will take that for now.
Devotee of the lady.
Let's see. Let's see if we can actually start trading with people.
Yes?
So, Ostermark we cannot.
So,
Oslin,
greetings, my countrymen. You come in.
absolutely not.
they don't want anything to do with us, that's fine.
Sigmar's will.
Marienburg,
Surely an agreement will be.
Of course.
non-aggression, that's fine with me. Whoops, wrong button.
All right.
Okay, Marienburg also has only 2 settlements now.
Yep.
What?
So I'm curious. Because Koth is starting to move down here. Yeah. So Marienburg, I'm pretty sure, is under siege right now. Probably from Rakoth. Either way, let's even if...
Sigmar's approach as friend and make your offer. I don't agree.
Oh, well.
Who calls? Approach and make your offer.
Not in my name.
That's fine.
The Empire.
Greetings, my countrymen.
A weak order.
All right.
So,
Yes. Greetings, my countrymen. Do you come in peace on this fine mark tag?
Talbeclan doesn't like us too much.
No, sir.
Nobody
calls.
wants...
The Empire's unity is the sure.
I mean, Balthazar does like us, so...
Lord of... Bow before the rightful lords of this land, and I'll hear your demand. I must decline.
Yeah, everyone doesn't like us, but that's okay. Let's then turn and try to fight or move forward. Alright, so we have a big one. Oh, sweet. The rivals of Midland and Hockland have been able to reconcile the differences and tensions bubble over. So this is a cool one where we try to keep a war from happening, and luckily we have 1,000 prestige. So we tell them, no, you're not going to go to war, and increases our authority by 1. So now we are in the green, and now growth +3, tax +3, or probably 5%, and fealty also increases by 5. This is one of the best options we have. Now this is interesting because now the storm of chaos stirs. Storm clouds gather in the north. There are rumors the barbarous tribes residing in the shadow of chaos have ceased striving against each other for the attention of the dark gods and instead are banding together. Suckling at the teat of chaos, the hordes grow in strength. Seems not only a matter of time before the dam breaks and tide of ruin bursts forth to engulf the old world, corrupting or destroying all in its path. Marshal your strength. Nurture the sinews of war. Build your walls high and gather warriors to your banner and temper them in the crucible of battle, so that when time comes, you may weather the storm. So,
Is it time?
that's definitely interesting.
In the name of Magnus.
So, let's try and get one more.
I am Franz. They will obey.
Round. So the goal is to here. Let's see if he will come out and attack. And Karl, hopefully another one of those underway passages just like last time. Hopefully another one of those underpassages just like last time. If we can destroy his army, it'll help taking out his garrison much easier, because his garrison is not all that impressive at tier 3 settlement. So, and we need to get rid of them and start putting Karl back to Reichland as soon as possible. Thankfully, it looks like Sylvania has backed off. Unless that's a camp. Unless that's a camp from the vampire counts. Because we need to take out Skarsnik and then start moving as fast as we can either toward Rikath, even though Rikath kind of has been taking over a few things. We either take over Rikath or we will head down to the east and start taking on the vampires. So we can increase the fort's defenses, but I think we'll skip on that. What we can do, wait another turn and get Altdorf. We need Altdorf to level 3. It would just make him better. So, going to pass on this. And unfortunately, that's all the time I'm going to have for today's episode. I'm going to call it here, but next episode we'll be taking on, hopefully, the Skullsmasherz and then defeating them. And then helping Karl get back to Reichland as fast as possible to help Luther either fight the Dark Elves of Rikath or head down to fight the vampires of Sylvania. I've been enjoying this series so far. Hope you guys have been too. And if you have been, go ahead and press the like button. And if you guys are, if you have any questions or comments about the campaign, please go ahead and leave those in the comments below. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video, and I will upload the next one as soon as I can. Thank you very much, and you guys have a wonderful time. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.